Okay, so working on the QX again. This one's not going to be a long problem to fix. Just like last time. Well, this one's going to be even shorter because all we're doing is just replacing the battery terminals because it's loose. There's another little thing that I need to fix eventually. And from the oil change video, you know that this hood does not like to stay open. So I'm gonna need to get either new struts, or if I can find a way to reuse those ones, that'd be nice. Anyways, this is our concern today. We're probably gonna clean that up. Might as well. But the concern is with this guy. Just make sure that the car is fine. Ignore that. But the problem is, this is loose and we can't actually tighten it anymore. But luckily, it's these kinds, so we don't have to actually worry about cutting anything. Just have to unbolt them and then put in a new one. Hopefully it just slides right in. It should. So let's do that. First things first. Just take off the old one. Just like that. This should be a 12 millimeter, it seems like. So let's go and get that. Okay, I don't know if you can actually see that, but anyways, we're just gonna take this new one and place it right there. Ideally, of course. Man, I wish I had an impact. Something I could use. Oh, there you go. That's free. Alright, now we can take that off. Unbolt the old one. You can actually bolt on. Okay. It's not going anywhere. That should be a 10 millimeter. Alright. Let's pop it into place. Okay. Let's tighten you a bit beforehand. Chilly. Got some wind going. Once that's secure, and it's not going anywhere. Make sure that the wire's in a good split place. Might actually loosen this a bit. Just so I can shift it over. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna shift it over just a tad bit. That's not going anywhere. Alright, and now I can actually take this old one, put the nut on, and put it in packaging. So we just have this in the back, just in case we need it. Otherwise, that's that one done. Now, of course, here's the moment of truth. Ignore those doodads. That's fine. Otherwise, I think we're set. So this time we have a Subaru. I just want to make sure of something. Can I just... I wonder. Is it possible to just take this and crimp it? Because that's holding on to that more. And then will that tighten now? Or at least loosen. Okay. I don't know. Clamp this down. Nope. It's still spinning. So you have these things, which are really fancy, but essentially all they do is just that. Nice. So you can take that off, actually. Don't know if I'm going to reuse it. Maybe. Maybe not. But what we need is this. Good old thingamabobber. So, essentially what you have to do is just score there's one. long enough. Could be longer. Okay. Never hurts to have it long. Else would be lovely if this would give. There you go. There's the other done. It should be nice. Anyways, kind of need to keep these together. So we're gonna keep it upside down. And we're actually gonna twist these so that they stay close together. Same with these. Then we put them, twist again, make sure that they're in. Okay, we're gonna keep the shroud on. It's gonna help line up these two so they actually go where I want them to go. Ugh. All right. Nice if these wires would cooperate. Hey. So feed them through. Twist them together. That's a 12. Of course, I don't have 12 on me. Goes over. It's the wrong way. And then equal out the pressure. How are you not a 12? You want to make sure that both sides are tight. And that it stays just like that. There you go. That's the other kind of battery terminal done. So, you got 2 of those. Oh, how do I retract this? There you go. Let's get all of these out of here. That's the Subaru done. Oh yeah, you might be wondering what this is.
Hi, welcome to a bright morning in good old Canada. Snow. What we're focusing on is the QX again because I'm going to be replacing the hood struts because as you saw in the oil change video, those were pretty much gone at this point. We did order a bunch of them right in here in the box of goodies. More of that. This box of goodies is for the, but there is one thing that is for the QX. These are here. So we'll be doing that and then working a bit on the, at least how much I can actually touch with it in terms of the QX. Good. Pretty simple. Just need to pop the hood. And then we'll see how this goes. Okay. So this is what we're trying to remove. Seems to be a clip up there, and I'm assuming there's another clip down there. So that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna place you guys on something. All right, so I guess we'll just start. We'll get a plank of wood to support that. Okay, let's compare. Should be able to do all of this with just a flat head. Lift support. Nice. Okay. Man, that's stiff. That's good. Interesting. This one's the top. This one's the bottom. Okay. Let's just try and pop these out first. Oh. Nice and simple. Clip on, bottom. That's one side done. There we go. Under there. You don't even need to pop out the clip fully. Just gotta give it enough space so that you can just, because in theory, they should just slide off. Here's the wood strut. Slice it there first. Grab the new. Make sure it's finagled in. Snap one part in place. Adjust the second so it lines up. And boom, done. There you go. New struts. All in under 10 minutes. Because I was taking too long to just look for stuff. Nice. And because these struts are still somewhat usable, just chuck them inside this. I know I've been calling them struts the entire time, but they are lift supports. But I'd rather not correct myself because I don't care. Okay.
Okay, so looking back at the footage, I realize now that I didn't really show how to properly take this off because I was kind of in the way and it wasn't close enough. So here are the old ones, the ones we took off. As you can see. Still decent. Don't know if I'm actually going to use them for anything. But, so what you're looking for are these this strip right here. That's a clip. And all you need to do is grab a flathead of some sort. It's too big. Something like this. And all you're going to do is just come underneath and pry it up. You can pull it out completely, but it's not really easy to do, and it's not entirely needed to take out the actual strut itself, because it's just a little bit that hugs around the ball joint. So as long as you pull it up just enough, what you can do is pry underneath and at the same time just try and pull the socket away, and it should become free just like that. And then just repeat it for the other side. That's what this one looks like. Very easy to just get under there. Just pry the clip up. You don't need to pry it too much. Like, that's way more than enough just to get it out. And then, as you saw in the installation, all you have to do is just push and it'll pop right in. Anyways, pretty easy. This one, did not notice that. It's actually labeled which one's which. I don't think there's a difference. There shouldn't be a difference. But maybe there is, but frankly, I don't think it matters. Anyways, that's all for this little segment. Watch, it's gonna just, look at that. It's a bit powerful, but that works. All right, now that that's done, you get to see me clear off some snow. Wonderful. At least it's just snow on top, no ice. If it was ice, that would be annoying. Okay, so that wraps up everything that I wanted to do with the cars for this update. The QX60 seems fine for now, and I can focus on other things. Like I said in the previous video, the Baja is kind of being pushed aside for now, while the weather clears up. There's just way too much rust spots that I need to deal with, and I'm not solely talking about the rear fenders. The underside has some places I need to clean up, and as it stands, the parking brake cables are just floating there. Oh, and the power steering rack seems to have fully given up, or at least one of the lines. Although actually, now that I look at it, it might be the seals. Anyways, instead, I had the pleasure of working on what you see right now. A 2002 Subaru Impreza Outback Sport. This one just popped up out of the blue with a pretty good price, and I just had to grab it. I just had to grab it, didn't I? Let's just say that it is its own bag of worms, but I can happily say that progress is being made, albeit on the slow side. I'm fairly busy with work and school for the time being, so as per usual, it will be a bit of a challenge to get things done, but I have faith in myself to see it through, at least eventually. Well, it seems like that's all I have for now, so until next time, take care.
Why are my fingers frozen, man?